Ня, 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 ня. Ня, 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 ня. Ня, 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 ня. Ня, 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 ня. Ня, 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 ня. Ня, 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 ня. At everyone. Ня, 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 ня. Ня, 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 ня. Ня, 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 ня. Ня, 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 ня. Okay, give me a minute to set this fucking stream up. I start the stream early this time. Nyong. And nyong. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Why am I unable to see my live stream? Here we go. Live chat. Yes. 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 Okay, now. Reality vendors. Okay. Let's watch a video about GOC. If you ain't normal, no need to be formal. Pull the trigger. Okay. Let's watch this video. I have been curious about the GOC. Okay, let's watch this video. I have been curious about the GOC, you know? The guys who blast the SCPs instead of trying to, you know, research them, incorporate them or anything, but straight up go bang bang. Let's go.
The Global Occult Coalition, better known as the GOC, are a group of bloodthirsty, gun-toting cowboys who shoot first and ask questions later.
Bloodthirsty, anomalous cowboys.
Or a little girl whose only anomalous quality is manifesting flowers and ice cream. The GOC
wow,
have
that's
only
cruel.
one response.
You're a fucking little girl whose only ability to summon flowers. That's cruel, man. That's psychopathic.
Crush it. Shoot
Destroy,
it in the face
burn,
with
crush.
extreme prejudice. And be home in time for dinner.
Extreme prejudice.
That's what plenty of SCP Foundation devotees would have you believe. But if we only judged an organization by the words of its greatest opponents, we'd be dealing with an extremely one-sided picture.
I see. So that's like a one-sided picture. There is more to the story then. Let's hear it.
Are they gun-ho morons who regularly blunder into complex situations and make everything worse with either plain ignorance or outright malice? Or are they humanity's true defenders? Working on
Are they just maniacs going around burning down everything, or are they the truest defenders of humanity?
Democratically elected leaders rather than the uncountable mystery of the Foundation? As with most things in life, the answer is...
Honestly, I'd rather have the mysterious Foundation. Like, sometimes you cannot rely on democracy to do things, you know? Sometimes you just gotta do the thing without asking the people, because the people are just going to be concerned about what are you doing with my tax money? What about the food I eat? They'll be just complaining about bullshit like that when here you are just running some life-saving research on an SCP.
Is often found somewhere in the middle. That's why accountable mystery of the Foundation. As with most things in life, the answer is often found somewhere in the middle. That's why today, we're going to take a closer look at the United Nations' answer to the anomalous threats that inhabit our world. Who are they? What do they believe?
Oh, I see.
What are some of their greatest...
So GOC is the answer of United Nations.
Victories. and failures.
So they
The
served the
inception of
United
what we now
Nations.
know as
Interesting.
the Global Occult Coalition began during the Seventh Occult War, which occurred during World War II. The
Seventh
Nazi
Occult
SS
War.
Achnerbe and the Titelgesellschaft attempted to complete a ritual known as the Rite of Solomon, which would have given them
I see. During the Seventh Occult War. Man, I need to learn about these occult wars as well. Now I'm curious about it. Now this was a huge lore drop. That was a huge lore bomb, and I need to learn more about it.
terrifying supernatural power. This was the first time that a number of world governments understood the true scope of the paranormal threat out there.
I see. When Nazis tried using SCPs to win the war, the governments were like, hey man, maybe we need to do something about these SCPs. And their reaction to it was just, just completely try to eradicate them, because apparently they don't want anyone challenging their power, I guess. I guess that would be my guess.
And after the war concluded, with many dead, they wanted to make sure this could never happen again. Of course, the SCP Foundation works in cooperation with all world governments, but ultimately they still have autonomy, and no one nation could ever shoulder the responsibility of...
I see. They work with the GOC, countries work with the GOC, but nobody shoulders the responsibility alone.
protecting all of humanity either, lest nationalism and self-interest get in the way of the mission. The United Nations needed their own organization that was completely accountable to them and them alone in order to protect themselves
only
from
accountable
paranormal threats, or parathreats. And thus, the Global Occult Coalition was born. As the coalition part of the name suggests, the GOC is an umbrella term for 108 different paranormal organizations, all gathered under
108.
the shared goal of protecting humanity.
Honestly, I can see why I would shoot these SCPs. Maybe some of them deserve to be shot.
From parathreats and fostering continued positive relationships between paranormal groups. Its member groups include, but are in no way limited to, the Bavarian Illuminati, the International Center for the Study of
Bavarian Illuminati, but why specifically the Bavarian one?
Unified Thaumatology, the Reformed Holy Order of the Knights Templar, Servants of the Silicon Nornir,
Knights
the United
Templar.
Church of Satan, Science...
United Church of Satan. That's hilarious, by the way. I fucking love this little detail. I love the detail of Knights Templar and Church of Satan just working together against SCPs.
Division, the World Para Health Organization, and the Universalist Order of the...
I mean, the paranormals, the anomalous things.
The Airseer. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. But don't worry, there won't be a quiz later. These groups and many more unite under the Global Occult Coalition's five-fold mission. Understanding these 5 missions is vital to understanding why the GOC works in the way it does, and why it differs from the Foundation. Mission 1, Survival. This is the primary directive of the GOC, ensuring the survival of humanity in the face of parathreats.
I mean, just going around shooting things would not ensure your survival, though. You need to study them, research them, maybe incorporate them into humanity, learn how you can use them. Just, creating a big bunker and shooting from it's not really going to, protect you,
Mission 2, Concealment. Much like the Foundation, the GOC seeks to conceal knowledge of parathreats from the public that could cause mass panic or loss of life. Mission 3, Protection. In an interesting departure from the somewhat colder Foundation perspective, the GOC also prizes the safety of individual humans, including its own personnel. Mission 4, Destruction.
So, what? Do they run away when they see the SCPs? I thought they were meant to just go around killing them.
This mission is perhaps the biggest difference between the GOC and the Foundation, and is often what defines them in the public eye. The GOC considers the very existence of parathreats to be a danger to the survival of humanity, so no risks are taken to ensure their survival.
I see, no risks are taken. Their existence is a threat, so they should be eradicated. I don't know, it'll be better. I don't know, I think I like the SCP organization better, the one that shuts them off and studies them.
And finally, Mission 5, Education. The GOC seeks to expand their knowledge base in regards to the parathreats they face across the globe. Clearly, the Global Occult Coalition knows where they stand. Many have positioned the GOC as villains to the Foundation's more level-headed approach, but arguments could also be made in the GOC's favor when it comes to killing off rather than studying anomalies. The number of deaths caused in containment breaches of parathreats that could have been executed immediately after being captured is one persuasive.
I mean, yeah, that's also true, you know. A lot of people die when you, like, contain an SCP, and when it just breaks free. But I guess it's just a necessary sacrifice. I don't know. You gotta study the thing, you know. You gotta learn about that thing. Like, just going around killing them off doesn't just sound... It just doesn't sound like a permanent solution. It will be a better and a more permanent solution if you can just study them and incorporate them and, like, find a permanent solution to, like, the harm they bring.
Argument, as is the continued potential threat of parathreats currently sitting in containment. And while the GOC has been called inhumane for its desire to murder parathreats, ask any member of D-Class personnel whether the SCP Foundation is a more ethical organization in comparison. While the Foundation are generally far more considerate with anomalies than the GOC, their attitude towards their human cannon fodder is just as cold. Of course, we're not saying either organization is right or wrong in this instance. More that it's a nuanced issue that's difficult to look at in terms of morality. Later, we'll take a look at two of the most famous case studies to see how the GOC's methodology plays out on the field. But first, let's take a look at how the actual organization is structured. At the top of the tower is the Council of the 108. Much like the United Nations, this council is made up of representatives from each of the 108 member organizations of the GOC. Below that is the High Command, headed by the mysterious Undersecretary General D.C. Alfine, believed to be a woman who is living somewhere in Europe, as well as the Nexus.
Like what?
That is
there's Council of 108 and there's High Command, which is just one person. It's just one person?
Headed by the mysterious Undersecretary General D.C. Alfine.
Why only one
believed
person?
to be a woman who is living somewhere in Europe.
Oh, I see.
Well,
it's an organization led by a single
Nexus
woman.
directs a network of command central hubs to coordinate and support local operations. Below that, the GOC is separated into three prongs: the Physics Division, the Psyche Division,
Physics Division,
and the
Psyche,
Division.
Ptolemy.
The
What is
Physics
Ptolemy?
Division is the action arm of the GOC, made up of assessment teams and strike teams. It's their job
Assess
to
the threat,
investigate
strike
and
the
capture
threat.
or neutralize parathreats. The
Investigate,
Psyche Division
capture,
is the diplomatic
neutralize.
sector of the GOC and consists of special observers and ambassadors. These personnel maintain relationships between paranormal groups and keeps things smooth between normal humanity and the occult. The Ptolemy Division is known as things
So
scarce,
this
the
group
diplomatic
is,
sector of
Psych
the
group is. Psych is just, you know, diplomatic sector. I see. So GOC doesn't just go around killing things. They also, like, you know, if there's an organization that just, you know, paranormal organizations or like groups doing research on SCPs, these guys like do diplomacy with them as well, like to, you know, to stop them from killing humans. I guess. Nice, interesting.
Special observers and ambassadors. These personnel maintain relationships between paranormal groups and keeps things smooth between normal humanity and
I need to learn more about paranormal
The Ptolemy
groups.
Division is known as the support arm and is home to the quartermasters and the research and development department. This division helps the other two divisions do their work, from managing logistics and resource distribution to developing state-of-the-art weapons and equipment for GOC personnel. One more quick note before we move on to two of the GOC's greatest hits. It's important to know that the GOC classifies anomalies different to how the SCP Foundation does. Rather than SCPs, the GOC refers to them as TEs, or threat entity.
It's not an SCP, but threat entity for them.
The GOC employs a frankly baffling number of code words for various groups, ideas, or concepts that we don't have the time to get into right now.
I see. Too much
I can
bureaucracy.
tell you the main types of TEs. There are KTEs, or known
Known threat entities, unknown threat entities, potential threat entities, liquidated threat entities. I see. Liquidated? I'm gonna assume that it's dead. Potential? What does potential mean? Can you just go after like straight up threat entities that are not threatening as well? Unknown.
threat entities, UTE, or unknown threat entities, PTEs, potential threat entities, and LTEs, or liquidated threat entities, which are threat entities they have confirmed to be destroyed. Now you should have a pretty good idea
Liquidate
of who
is
the Global
destroyed.
Occult Coalition is, their member organizations, their mission statements, their major ideological differences from the SCP Foundation.
I see, they are more focused on killing things. Not too radically, but they are still focused on killing things, and they still run diplomacy with paranormal groups and other groups. That's good.
But it's a common truism that actions speak louder than words. So we need to talk about two of the most infamous incidents in the organization's history. First, there's the chair. Known as KTE 0937 Velveteen, or 6th Chair to the Global Occult Coalition, and SCP-1609 to the SCP Foundation. This is an incident that the Foundation and Foundation supporters love to cite when criticizing the GOC. From their telling, 1609 was an innocent, if a little spooky-looking chair with a harmless, anomalous property. It teleports behind people who want to sit down. In spite of how helpful and benign this is, the Global Occult Coalition did what they always do, and decided to neutralize it by forcing it into a wood chipper.
Bro, what the hell? Why would you do that? It was just a chair that helps people sit. That's so cruel.
However, this didn't actually kill the chair. It merely transformed it into a collection of sentient wood chips with an understandable chip on its shoulder. Now, when angered, typically by mentions of things related to the GOC or by the sound of motors running, these chips teleport into people's lungs, causing fatal organ.
Yeah, great job, honestly, you know. Just turned an innocent chair into something that teleports into people's lungs.
Surely this shows that the GOC are a bunch of haphazard idiots. They transformed a harmless anomaly into a killer. Well, it's not that simple.
There are exceptions though. I mean, in the long run, I'm gonna assume that they do protect people from threats, you know.
According to their own telling of the incident with the 6th chair, it was exactly that. Just the 6th and a number of other parathreats being destroyed because of their relation to a dangerous parathreat creator known as the Carpenter. All 5 other items were successfully incinerated. The chair was only unsuccessfully neutralized with the wood chipper due to a machine error with the incinerator. I see.
Normally it should have been incinerated. But they accidentally, well, they couldn't incinerate it, so they used a wrong method.
What is often painted as a prime example of GOC brashness and incompetence could just as easily have been a total accident that occurred during an otherwise logical action. No different from the fatality.
Or maybe they could have just waited until, you know, the incinerator started working or something. Why they had to, like, use the wood chipper? Strange.
That often occur during an SCP Foundation containment breach. But let's look at another example. SCP-15 Foundation
what did they say?
action. No different from the fatalities that often occur during an SCP Foundation containment breach. But let's look at another example. SCP-1522, known to the GOC as LTE-4201 Velveteen, or the Ghost Ships. The Foundation often cites this as being another textbook example of the GOC taking things too far and murdering a completely innocent anomaly minding its own business. This
completely innocent anomaly.
Sapient boats in the middle of the ocean that showed.
This video more and more feels like GOC propaganda, by the way. Like, I'm just recently getting into SCP, okay? This is probably my 4th or 5th SCP video. I'm gonna watch more because I'm curious, I wanna learn more. But genuinely, man, this video feels more and more like a GOC propaganda video. I kinda like it. I kinda like how there is like actual propaganda videos. Actual videos made like a propaganda video in like the SCP community. I love this.
Compassion for one another, giving them the reputation of
2 ships love them.
love boats. The GOC apparently objected to this union and blew one of the boats to Kingdom Come.
What the fuck?
Leaving the other to self.
Why would you blow only one?
How can the GOC possibly come out as anything but monsters in this scenario?
Kinda.
2 wholesome anomalies that would never hurt a fly. Well,
That's
don't
true.
be so sure about that. From the GOC report, we can first see that the boats were already encroaching into human territory, leading to reports of ghost ships from fishermen.
I see. Approaching the human territory? Just shoot them. Just shoot them, I guess, you know. Don't need to think. Don't need to think. Don't need to take risks. Don't need to just, you know, consider the possibility of the anomaly being peaceful. No. Just shoot, bro. Just shoot. Let's shoot first. Let's shoot first and ask questions later. If it dooms the world, to hell with it.
Falling in that area. And while the GOC did admittedly fire the first shot, it cannot be denied that the surviving ship's retaliation was equally, if not more violent than the initial attack. Upon attacking the first of the two ships, the second willfully collided with the GOC vessel, manned by the strike team Ocean Thunder,
I
at
see.
hypersonic speed.
If you kill my beloved ship, then I will just, you know, blow myself up, taking you down with me.
This killed the entire GOC team present. While it's easy to say that this attack was in self-defense, it also shows that the boats always had devastating combat potential if provoked.
If provoked, devastating combat potential. I mean, then just don't provoke them. They're just peaceful boats, just swimming around. Just let them be.
If the parathreat had performed this same act on a larger Navy ship, or on a cruise ship or any kind of commercial vessel, hundreds of lives would be lost. Doesn't seem so innocent.
Yeah, but those ships wouldn't have attacked that ship, you know. They would have maybe tried taking a picture or something and then leave it alone.
Now, does it? What conclusion can we draw from all this? Is the global occult coalition a gaggle of bloodthirsty idiots looking to kill off anomalies for the sake of it? No. Are they a morally perfect organization, protecting human survival and the quality of human life from a foundation that couldn't care less? The answer is no here too. While the SCP Foundation and the GOC have been known to squabble, and have caused even more damage to one another in alternate realities, they're ultimately two sides of the same coin.
I mean, yeah, both of them want to protect humanity in their own way. One of them wants to kill the SCP, the other one wants to study them.
The two have even been known to reluctantly collaborate when necessary. Perhaps they don't always see eye to eye, especially on some of the smaller and more contentious anomalies. But in a world where cosmic nightmares are lurking just behind the fabric of our...
Also think of it like this, you know. It sounds like this organization can only handle like small-scale SCPs. As far as I know, there are SCPs like, you know, that can destroy the entire solar system. SCPs that are basically have the power of a god. Like, when I learn about those things, I just think, yeah, maybe killing these SCPs is not the good thing to do. Like, maybe you can kill small SCPs that just threaten human life. But going around trying to kill big SCPs that threaten the existence of the entire solar system, I don't think you should be doing that, you know. I don't think you should be attempting that because it might just backfire. And that's why you are better off just studying the SCPs, you know. Just study the SCP so you can protect yourself against the bigger SCP. Study the smaller SCPs that are easier to study, easier to contain, so you can later deal with the SCPs that threaten a... Then later you can deal with an SCP that causes a bigger, badder threat, like that one, you know, spaceship inside the Jupiter or something. I don't really know what was it, but it was apparently an alien bomb or something, an alien rocket that malfunctioned. I'm not sure.
Our reality, and some are preparing to strike. It feels comforting to have both of them at the ready. Now go check out our playlist on the epic saga of SCP-5000, The Suit, and
yeah, watch my other videos too. Like and subscribe. Hi, Aiden Farhad. Hi, Aiden Farhad. How you doing? How you doing, Aiden Farhad? How you doing? How you doing?
SCP-5000.
Ooh, 50. This video is like 50 minutes long. I cannot watch a 50-minute long video on live stream because like this is gonna be just an hour-long live stream. How you doing, Aiden Farhad? How you doing? Should I do another reaction video live on stream, or should I just play a game? What do you think? What do you think I should do? Any ideas? Hi. Anything you want to say? Maybe just chatting, you know. I should just chat. I feel like playing Dark Souls 2, you know. Gotta play a gifted game. So many things to do. Gotta react to this video as well. SCP Reality Benders. How was your vacation, by the way? Did you have fun your vacation? Was it good? You should see video about how many MTFs are there. Can you tell me the name of the video? How many MTFs are there? Okay. Let me watch that video. Let me watch that video. Oh, I see. Every mobile task force explained. Red right hand. Which one should I watch, by the way? Which video? Adam Farhat? Adami? Farhat? Which one? Which one? The MTEs you have never heard of. Every type of MTF, the top one. The top one, I see. Mobile Task Force. Not this one, not Mr. Illustrated. Mr. Illustrate kinda looks better, you know, 7-year-old video, higher quality. Meanwhile, this one, it's a newer video. Okay, let's watch the top one then.
Epsilon 9 Mobile Task Force Unit Alpha 1, Red Right Hand, reports directly to S is stationed in and operates where they study and contain anomalies such as SCP-365.
Okay, let me check this one. Let me decide which one to react.
Under circumstances wherein a site-wide breach 4. Pony Express. Mobile Task Force Alpha 4 consists primarily of personnel trained to act as undercover in MTF Beta 4, Castaway.
Okay, let me try this one. This one had more.
Epsilon 9, Fire.
Okay, let's watch this video. Start recording. Okay. Every SCP Mobile Task Force explained. Every SCP Mobile Task Force explained. Let's watch it. I'm curious about this video. I'm curious to learn more about SCPs and their mobile task forces.
Mobile Task Force Unit Alpha 1, Red Right Hand, reports directly to the O5 Council and was originally founded and created
directly to
O5
O5 Council.
They perform
and it was created by O5. Nice. I like Nine-Tailed Fox. Okay, we'll see about the Nine-Tailed Fox.
That no one else, including other MTF units or even high-ranking site directors, can know about.
I see. Red Right Hand is like, you know, the elite among the elite. They perform tasks that, you know, no one is allowed to know. Only the highest rank people are allowed to know what they are doing.
Given that they report directly to the O5 Council, only the most loyal and specialized individuals are recruited to Alpha 1.
The most loyal and
All
the most
potential members of Alpha 1
specialized.
are required to
OMG
undergo
lol. Hi Amin, how we doing?
and procedure Aurum Silkworm, in which SCP-5920 is used to view the prospective operatives' minds in order to see if they have any traumatic or dangerous thoughts or memories that could make them disloyal to the O5.
Oh, I see. Like, they even use like SCPs to read their minds to make sure that they are loyal. That's very extreme, man. That's very extreme. I'm good, how about you? I'm also good, Amin. I'm doing pretty fine. I'm good. I'm doing fine. Hello, Amin. But yeah, I'm doing fine-ish. For how long I have been streaming? 30 minutes. Yeah, you know, another day reacting to stuff. Okay, let's keep going.
Council. Alpha 1 is usually the task force deployed to an individual's location that is viewing content without the required clearance, such as a junior researcher looking through SCP-001 proposals.
I see. If there's a junior researcher, like, you know, someone who's unauthorized, looking at something that they are not supposed to look at, these guys just jump their ass. Okay. FBI, open
Unit
up.
Alpha 1 also overlooks MTF Unit Epsilon 11, Nine-Tailed Fox, which I'll talk about later.
Nine-Tailed Fox? Dude, that's so complicated. That's a lot of stuff.
MTF Unit Alpha 4, Pony Express, is composed of members posing undercover as employees for different shipping and packaging companies around the world in order to intercept anomalous items sent in the mail.
I see.
Some speculate that
So that team is for, you know, intercepting anomalous items, like, to stop the trade of anomalous items. They go undercover as cargo workers. Nice.
CEO of P.S. Carol B. Tomei is an undercover agent of Alpha 4.
Bro, if that woman is a real individual, that's hilarious. I genuinely wonder why they joke about it.
Unit Alpha 9, Last Hope, is a task force that is specifically composed of humanoid SCP entity.
Last Hope. Last Hope consists of humanoid SCP.
Yes,
But why?
every member of Alpha 9 is an SCP, hence why the name Last Hope refers to these SCPs being the last hope of
Oh, I see. Strong humanoid SCPs, and they are the last hope, last line of defense.
security due to an increase in the complexity of anomalous threats to the Foundation and the inherent weakness of humans to the anomalous.
I see. Humans are weak, so, you know, we are going to weaponize anomalous humans against anomalies, you know, using anomalies that are loyal to humans against anomalies that are hostile towards us. That's you, by the way. No, I'm not. I'm not that ugly thing over there, meanie. I'm not an anomaly. I'm not an SCP, chat. Chat, I'm not an SCP. I'm not an SCP just because I'm an orange cat, okay? Orange cats are not SCPs. That's rude. That's like mean. It breaks my heart. How dare you call an orange cat an SCP? I'm just a quirky little orange cat. Maybe I look a little like a human. Orange hair. You know, orange tail. The tail looks like a foxtail, but it's beyond the point. Orange cat ears. I'm not an SCP. None of these make me an SCP. My eye color is just... I have a tattoo there, okay? I have an eye tattoo. It might be a lie, but I'm not an SCP. Minis.
Oversought by Sophia Light, Alpha 9
Sophia
carefully
Light?
selects the
Bro, they even have anime girls in SCP universe. I love it.
humanoid SCPs that become operatives, as they cannot be too violent, unpredictable, or disloyal to the Foundation.
Wait,
These
what?
are the complexity of anomalous threats to the Foundation. Alpha 9 carefully selects the humanoid SCPs that become operatives, as they cannot be too violent, unpredictable, or disloyal to the
I see. SCPs serving the Foundation, they cannot be disloyal or unpredictable or violent. Like, they need to be loyal, you know, controlled amount of violence, and predictable.
Foundation. These are the SCPs that are currently Alpha 9 operatives.
Now I need to watch this. I need to watch videos about these things. Let me grab a screenshot. I need to learn about these SCPs.
Unit Beta 1,
the
Cauterizers,
risers.
primarily deals with identifying and combating possible spies from other hostile groups of interest,
I
such as
see.
the Chaos Insurgency or
They are like the secret police, you know, they are like the anti-intelligence group.
Serpent's Hand.
Wait, what's that? Should intermittent vengeance Armagian his red right hand to plague us?
That have infiltrated the Foundation's ranks. Along with disposing of said spies, Beta
Dispose
1
of the
also works to
spies?
mitigate Foundation's ranks. Along with disposing of said spies, Beta 1 also works to mitigate any...
I think the Foundation is using the Plague Doctor, but cautiously. How are they using the Plague Doctor? Do Plague Doctor even have like some special powers or something? Tell me. I gotta watch a video about Plague Doctor too, he's very popular.
leakage of information from the Foundation's multiple databases. Unit Beta 2, Bayou Boys, as the name suggests, is
Tell me about SCP-612.
stationed in and operates in the Bayou of southern Louisiana.
They operated Bayou, southern Louisiana. Why? What do we have in Louisiana? America.
Specifically trained with enacting anomalous operations in wetland or swamp environments.
I see.
They routinely patrol and
Soldiers that specifically work in
monitor
swamps.
SCP-4476, which is a small fishing village in Plaquemines Parish, Louisiana.
I see. There's a small fishing village in like Louisiana, in a swamp area, and these people patrol that area. For what purpose? Well, the Church of the Eternal Mother or something. I missed the name. I don't remember the name. That map, like when you look at the map, you can see an evilish face. Scary.
That is inhabited by a strange matriarchal society with weird growths all over their bodies.
I see. Strange matriarchal society with weird gross growth all over their bodies.
It's inhabited by a strange matriarchal
society.
with weird growths all over their bodies that enact very strange religious ceremonies.
Ah, of course. I love this part the best, by the way. I genuinely love SCPs that are basically a religion. Like, not the SCPs that cause a religion, but like the SCP that is the religion. I love it. They hate the doctor. I believe he has a great mind for creating chemical solutions. The plague doctor has a great mind for creating chemical solutions? Don't take my words too seriously. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Worst case scenario, I'll just get cancelled and called a tourist because, you know, I read your comments and people think that your comments are my comments and then I get cancelled. The plague doctor doesn't even cooperate. They hate the doctor. Oh, okay.
MTF Unit Beta 4, Castaway Strange Religious Ceremonies. MTF Unit Beta 4, Castaways, primarily monitors a non-foundation organization called Wilson's Wildlife Solutions, which primarily studies and works to preserve anomalous fauna like SCP-3577 and SCP-3465.
I see, so the castaways they research animals, you know, like natural creatures, like things that exist naturally, but they somehow end up getting anomalous powers, like reality-altering fox. I need to learn more about it.
Unit Beta 7,
Anomalous fauna. Preserve and protect.
Deals with anomalies that have
And deal with
extreme
them.
chemical, biological, or radiological effects.
The chemical
as well
unit.
As the cleanup involved when capturing them from the wild.
Okay,
These
interesting.
SCPs are usually in the form of super powerful or strange parasites or...
I see. Powerful or strange parasite SCP going around poisoning things, and these guys deal with it.
bugs, such as SCP-1280 and SCP-400.
Wait.
Data such as SCP-1280
Memory sharing worms. I need to learn about memory sharing worms.
and SCP-400.
Zombie creating pillbox. Wow.
Beta 777.
Please, SCP containment breach multiplayer, please, with a cherry on top. I'll think about it. I was playing Dark Souls, but you know what? I think I should be playing more diverse games. Like, you know, I shouldn't be playing only one game all the time. So I think I should be playing multiple games, multiple time. Like, you know, multiple games. Don't focus on one single game. So maybe I'll play it, okay? SCP containment breach. I mean, if you say that it's a good game, it probably is. And it's a free-to-play game. If it's free-to-play, it's cherry on top. We don't talk about Site 19. Now we do. Like, my memory is bad. It's been 3 years, so I feel like a LARPer. It's fine, bro. It's fine. Everybody be LARPing these days. Everybody be LARPing. Real LARPers out there. Don't even be feeling like LARPers. It's okay. Don't let them gatekeep you because you have, like, you know, your memory is bad.
Decade's Spear specializes in combat based on thaumaturgy and rituals. They are currently
Thaumaturgy and
based
ritual.
operate mainly out of Site 91 in rural Yorkshire, England, which was made out of the old Eckhart family estate, and houses an extensive thaumaturgical library and research laboratory, along with a xenobiology lab.
I see. They are the ones who deal with, like,
Liturgical library and research laboratory, along with a xenobiology lab.
rituals and stuff.
Unit Gamma 4.
Sup, Diablo, how we doing? I finally started doing reaction live streams. You'll be seeing me doing some reaction live streams once in a while. So if you have a video that you want me to react, just send it down, by the way. You know, you can send it on Discord, maybe I'll react to it. Like, if the video is, like, safe for work or something, like, if the video is drama video or something I want, but it's a nice video about nice things that won't get me copyright strike, I will react to it. Sup, my boy? SCP multiplayer is so goddamn good. By the way, remember, if you want me to play that game multiplayer, I will be playing that game single player before I try the multiplayer. I need to experience the game by myself before doing that. Sup, my boy? I feel like I have early onset Alzheimer's. I probably don't. I mean, you might want to get checked up with a doctor if you really feel bad about it. But, you know, when it comes to my case, like, I have bad memory too. I have bad memory because, like, I don't like focusing on things. I do something, I don't focus on that thing, so I forget that I did it, you know. Like, I lock the door behind me, then I forget that I locked it. I do something, then I forgot that I did it. And it happens instantly. It might just be ADHD, not Alzheimer's. Just making clips for your, like, video game. That's cool, by the way. You should do more. You should make them. You should have fun with them. Maybe post them somewhere, you know. Who knows? Maybe you'll go viral. The first one is just puzzles, but it is good. I don't mind good puzzles. Some puzzle games can be good, you know. Puzzle games can be fun. They can be enjoyable.
Blondebeard's crew is at all times exclusively only staffed by 5 operatives and operates solely in no gravity or vacuum environments.
Wait, what?
The unit carved out of the old Eckhart family,
I
along
missed
with
that
the
thing
xenobiology
completely.
lab. Unit Gamma 4, Blondebeard's
Unit Gamma 4, Blondebeard's crew.
crew is at all times
Like you showed me a ship.
exclusively only staffed by 5 operatives and
I see. All times only staffed by 5 operatives. Why does this group only has 5
operates
operatives?
solely in no gravity or vacuum environment.
Only operates in no gravity or vacuum environment. In what kind of environments do these guys ever need to operate? I need to know that.
Due to this, they are based out of Lunar Area 30.
Their base is at the moon. Oh, I see. They are the guys who just, you know, deal with the SCPs in space, in the moon. But why only 5 people? Why only 5?
2 on the moon, where they study and contain anomalies such as SCP-365.
The hotel on the moon. Bro, imagine like having an hotel on the moon. I need to learn more about this hotel. And, you know, making a base right next to it. I need that.
5 and SCP-3570.
Wait, Umbral Ultimatum.
Such as SCP-3655 and SCP-3.
3570. What the fuck is 3570? Umbral Ultimatum. Is it like, you know, is it like a forest in the moon or something?
570.
So many
MTF
questions.
Unit Gamma 4, Green.
If you had the chance to choose one of these escape exits, which one you choose? Gate A. I choose Gate A. Actually, I choose Gate B because B is bigger. I mean, B is for bigger and I have a bigger cock, so I choose the Gate B. You need your halal SCP wife. Yes, I need my halal SCP wife. Like, there's so many SCPs out there, dude. So many, infinite amount of SCPs. But you're telling me that there is not a one single SCP. There's a cute anime girl that can be my perfect wife. Exchange for like selling my soul or something. I'll happily sell my soul for an anime girl SCP that is the perfect wife. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Stags primarily operates in containing anomalies in forested regions and other nature-based environments. They are heavily skilled in tracking, hunting, and recovering targets through dense
I see.
woodlands.
These people are specialized in like woodlands, you know, forests.
44 in Faunus Islands through dense woodlands. They operate primarily out of Site 44 in Faunus Island in Essex, England. The types of anomalies they are skilled in recovering
Why is there so many bases in England?
and containing include entities such as SCP-6448, which is a species of sapient deer that are almost indistinguishable.
Sapient deer? Man, I kinda don't wanna kill them now. Like, sapient deer? Let me be friends with it. Why am I not allowed to be friends with a sapient deer?
From regular deer, other than the fact that they like to walk around on their hind legs, along with other subtle differences.
Oh, subtle differences, like, you know, wanting to walk on your hind legs, you know. Like a conscious deer, a deer that has intelligence and it just walks like a fucking human. That will be fucking scary, man. That will be scary, especially if it doesn't want to be friendly.
If you ever believe that you are interacting with an
I think you cooked with your SCP wife. Yeah, I agree. I also think that I cooked with my halal SCP wife.
of SCP-6448, this is something that you should never forget. If you notice a deer that seems off, look away and ignore it. If it
A deer
knows
that
you
seems off, ignore
noticed
it.
it's too late. If you hear your name, whistling, or something else in the woods calling for you, don't acknowledge it. Never acknowledge it exists.
I see. If you see this deer, I guess these deers are just kind of violent. Well, ignore that deer if it seems off. If it knows that you noticed it, it's too late. If you hear your name, whistling, something else in the woods calling for you, don't acknowledge it. But what happens when I acknowledge it? Like, you know, am I supposed to just pretend it doesn't exist?
Don't respond. Don't go looking for it. Don't call back to it. If you're walking at night and you feel something breathing on your neck or whispering behind you, The key to your safety is pretending that everything is normal. Your survival is dependent on your ignorance.
I love this little detail, by the way, you know. I love reading stuff like this. It always makes me curious. Like, there are certain creatures that can kill you, and the only way to protect yourself from them is to ignore them. If they call for you, whistle for you, ignore them. Don't acknowledge that they exist. Don't acknowledge that they exist, but these messages never tell you what happens if you like acknowledge that it exists. Like, what happens when I don't ignore it or acknowledge it or call for it? What happens? I need to know that. I like these kind of messages that make you curious. I like these stories, these advices, but I kinda don't like it when they don't tell you what happens, you know. I guess making you curious is the point. Cryptozoology division. No rush, no huge rush before marriage. I don't care. If I get an anime girl, anime lady, perfect life, I'm rushing.
Red herrings is tasked with preventing the spread of knowledge.
Bye bye, Aiden Farhad. Bye. Love you.
Gamma 5 red herrings
What
is
do red
tasked
herrings
with
do?
preventing the spread of knowledge pertaining to SCPs in specific cases
Vault of Horrors.
where the initial suppression attempt, such as disguising a facility containment breach as a government-owned nuclear
I see. Red herrings just go around, you know, covering the mistakes of SCP Foundation. Like, SCP Foundation just makes a mistake and, like, you know, let's say their base just exploded because of a SCP containment breach, and they just mask it as, yeah, it's just smoke rising from power plant. Like, we had a power plant here, it just blew up, you know, nothing, it doesn't have anything to do with SCPs. So yeah, that's their job.
Function fails and information regarding the Foundation reaches critical levels of public exposure.
Oh wait,
One of the
I was wrong.
main methods they use is
Wait, I need to read this. Oh, I see. I see. So they don't try to cover the accidents. Like, if there is an accident happened and people started learning about the accident, they go around deal with people who know too much. Red herrings are the organization that deals with people who know too much. I see. And they have different methods of making people forget. Interesting, man. Like, truly interesting stuff. 2D boys for a cat girl. It's never deep enough, baby. It's never deep enough.
Deployment of amnestics to civilians.
Class F is currently in alpha stages of testing. In this example, Ron is nowhere to be seen, as he was chosen as the most useful subject for Class F testing. You had it coming, Ron. I see. If there's a guy who knows too much about, like, SCP breaches, they just end up being experimented on. They just end up becoming test subjects. This is insane.
In order to wipe their memory of such critical information. Unit Gamma 6
Wipe their memory or
deep
wipe the people?
specializes in containing and investigating oceanic and deep sea anomalies. One example includes
They investigate oceans.
SCP-169, which
Wait,
is a marine
what the fuck? SCP-169?
One example includes SCP.
Dude, if that's a fish, if there's a fish inside our seas that can be seen from the space, like, that thing is the size of the fucking, I don't know, Argentina? Like, that thing is the size of fucking Middle East, almost. That thing would have its own gravity, by the way. That thing would have its own gravity. And it might even just straight up disturb the gravitational balance of Earth, or like the gravitational balance of the water around it, or just straight up, if not, ruin the natural habitat of other things.
169.
SCP-169? 696969? Wait, it was 67. You naughty boy.
Which is a marine arthropod that is 8,000 kilometers long that is currently sleeping in the Pacific Ocean.
8,000 kilometers long.
That is
Fucking hell.
8,000 kilometers long that is...
Dude, 8,000 kilometers long means... Holy shit, that's bigger than I thought. That's like the size of Eurasia. That can be a continent. 8,000 kilometers long. That if that thing is sleeping, like if that thing wakes up and just starts scrolling around the planet, we are screwed. What kind of monster is this? And how did it even end up in there? How did this thing come into being? Like, how does it even survive? Holy shit, an instant arthropod. Those things aren't easy to kill. Like, this thing should have its own gravitational field, like, I swear. I get the feeling that the moment this thing came into existence, our sea levels rose. The moment we find a way to just remove this thing from the sea or something, we are fucked. Like, this thing has its own gravity. I'm telling you, this thing probably has its own gravity.
Currently sleeping in the Pacific Ocean. SCP-169 is so large that every few years when it breathes, it literally moves the geolocation of the archipelago on top of it.
I see. It breathes and it moves the geolocation of our
By
archipelago on
whole
top of it.
kilometers. MTF Unit Gamma 13.
Scary. There's a heated driver called 69 Takahashi. I hate myself. Oh my. Rappers.
Asimov's Lawbringers solely works on recovering and containing anomalies produced by Anderson Robotics, which is a private
Anomalies
company
produced
deemed
by...
an enemy of the Foundation.
Oh, I see. There's a robotics foundation about, there's robotic foundations that make anomalous robotics?
That creates and sells anomalies, primarily consisting of those related to AI, cyber...
Oh, I see. They create anomalies? That's an organization that creates anomalies that are, cybernetic and robotics organization. I need that. It would be really nice if they can make me legs.
cybernetics and robots. Unit Gamma 13 also frequently engages in raids on Anderson warehouses and shipping centers. Around 40 SCPs in Foundation custody are confirmed products of...
Why are they being hunted down, by the way? I think the research they make is very useful, Like making anomalous augmentations, like making anomalous robotics. I think that will be so useful. That can be extremely useful for humanity and shit. Like, this can elevate us by several levels. Now we have like robotic arms, robotic legs, robotic weaponry. We can fight against SCPs that threaten us. It's amazing.
Anderson Robotics. Unit Delta 4, Minutemen, are a pretty well-rounded and non-specialized task force whose main purpose is being the first task force deployed to a scene, in which they usually establish the situation and communicate to other units as to what the specific threat is. Delta 5, Frontrunners, consists of a number of operatives.
I see, so basically Minutemen are just the guys who just go around, They are the first ones to deploy, unspecialized. They go, determine the threat, and decide who should deal with the threat at hand. Hi, Ultra Shell, how you doing, kitten? How you doing? Anything fine, anything good? I'm doing reaction videos today. Reaction videos to SCPs. Maybe you should try drawing an SCP, Make fan art for some SCPs. And maybe... I don't know, it might be fun. You might have fun, you might get views. Hi! How you doing? How's it going?
To secretly infiltrate and extract anomalies and information from rival groups of interest, such as the...
I see. Frontrunners are the, infiltrators. Should intermittent vengeance... Armageddon. Should intermittent vengeance Armageddon his red right hand to plague us. If it'll be hyped up, then I'll do it. Maybe you should. I mean, you can hype it up, but yeah, it's a good idea. Like, if SCP ever gets hyped up, if it, ends up being something popular again, you can do it. No meowing before marriage. I will meow as much as I want before marriage. I'm fine. Good to hear that you're fine, by the way. I'm glad to hear that.
Chaos Insurgency, Serpent's Hand, and the Global Occult Coalition.
Wait, hold on. Let me hear
Chaos
that.
Insurgency,
Chaos Insurgency. I need to learn more about Chaos Insurgency. Serpent's Hand, I want to learn more too.
The Global Occult Coalition.
Global Occult Coalition.
MTF Unit Delta 14, Winter Wonderland,
Winter
specializes in
Wonderland.
operations in cold temperatures and snowy or glacial
I see,
regions,
just
such as the containment of
cold
SCP-5440.
place soldiers.
which is a culmination of hundreds of scattered corpses on Mount Everest,
I see, there's a bunch of corpses in Mount Everest, and that's a SCP.
which, if touched by another human, will instantly freeze them and lead to their demise, turning them into another instance of SCP-51.
Oh, I see. If you touch that thing, you turn into an SCP. Is there no way to just grab those corpses, by the way, you know? There's a bunch of corpses, and just can you just not grab them by using a machine or something?
40.
Or burn them?
Unit Delta
Actually, no, don't burn them. What am I saying? Just study them, more useful. I feel like I'm under pressure because the electricity could go out at any moment. Good. Good, good. Feeling under pressure means you're having fun, you know? Some under pressure YouTube reaction moment. That's funny, by the way. Feeling under pressure while watching an orange cat VTuber just react to an SCP video on YouTube. That's funny, man. I swear that's truly you speak.
45, Rolling Thunder, is a general task force not specifically assigned to any SCPs or unique phenomena, but rather just act as air support during Foundation missions such
I
as
see, Rolling Thunder are the air
avoiding
support.
containment breaches. MTF Unit Epsilon 6, Village Idiots, specialize in containing anomalies that are found in specifically rural and suburban environments.
Village idiots. I see. Village idiots suppress village idiots who just, you know, fuck with the anomalies and turned the entire village into an anomaly.
Interestingly enough, in the story of SCP-5000, Epsilon 6 is the task force that is seen undergoing a test for inoculated members
I need to watch that video
by
too.
stabbing each member in the shoulder to test if they have a pain response and thus are still human. And
I see. To see if they are still human or not, they just stabbed each other on the shoulder. I mean, yeah, I guess you gotta stab the thing deep enough so they'll scream. If you just scratch them a little, they won't scream, you know? But if you stab it deep enough, or just flay the skin, I guess they will scream. I crushed watermelon, actually. I don't know why I did it. I mean, why not, Rachel? You're a big girl with big thighs, so you should crush the watermelon, you know? Put the watermelon between thighs and go BANG! They could just pinch. I mean, do pinching even work? I mean, yeah, they could just pinch each other to see if they have pain response, but the pinching just doesn't hurt enough. You gotta stab them to see that if they are actually monsters or not. Or actually, yeah, just pinching them or just a needle. Actually, you are right. Just pinching or needling sounds more logical. Like, why would you stab yourself and disable an arm for a while when, like, a needle or a pinch can cause similar amount of pain, you know? Like, a needle at the wrong spot can already cause shit ton of pain. Why do you need to use a knife? Yeah, it's too dramatic and edgy. I agree with you, you know? It feels like, you know, the soldiers just went to the field, you know, and they were like, man, we need to make sure that there are no traitors among us, you know? We need to make sure that there are no traitors among us. So, yeah. Let's go wild and start stabbing each other instead of, you know, just pinching each other or using a more logical method. Just let's be edgy boys in a, you know, boys summer or something, and stab each other with knives. No needles, no nothing. Knives. So we'll have a story to tell. So we'll have a story to talk about later on.
and need to be exterminated. Unit Epsilon 7, Forget-Me-Nots, consists of
Who summoned me? I'm looking for a girlfriend. Looking for a girlfriend. Chat is looking for a girlfriend. Specifically a cuckold girlfriend after being summoned. How naughty.
members
Twitch chat's going wild.
posing. Unit
I see.
Epsilon 7, Forget-Me-Nots,
Forget-Me-Nots.
consists of members posing undercover as high-ranking employees in pharmaceutical and chemical
I see. Pharmaceutical and chemical companies. High-ranking employees. Pretend to be them.
companies around the world, specifically focused on preventing research and discovery of mnestic drugs, which are the opposite
What is a mnestic drug?
of amnestic drugs, and effectively let you remember things that you had previously forgotten.
Oh, I see. So, like, why are they trying to stop them from discovering them, though? Oh, of course, like, you know. Twitch is a wild place. I agree with you, I mean. I see, so forget-me-nots are like I see. They work for pharmaceutical companies and they are trying to stop those companies from, discovering medicine or chemicals that make you remember things. They do that to stop people, like SCP Foundation just goes around wiping the memories of people who ended up learning things that they should not know. And to prevent them from completely remembering it, they just go around preventing the invention of monastic drugs. The medicine that makes you remember things. Makes sense actually.
Since the Foundation
Even though it kind of pisses me off. Even though it kind of pisses me off that they are stopping the progress of technology.
uses amnestics super often to block civilians' memories of containment breaches and other events
They
wish
use
to keep hidden,
amnestics.
a rival group with nestic drugs to reverse these
I see. A rival group with amnestic drugs, like like medicine specifically, like chaos insurgency, like you can't have them.
effects could
Buddy, if you think Twitch is a wild place, you should try Kick. You call Twitch the wild place? You haven't seen Kick. Like the shit I see on Kick sometimes, like back in the day I used to see some wild shit on Kick. People would come and straight up ask for feet. I guess it was because, I was talking about feet in my tags or something, but yeah. Kick is the true Wild West, like Twitch is like, is for the boys who like to pretend to be edgy, meanwhile Kick is for boys who are truly edgy. Kick for freaks, I agree. Kick is for freaks, like truly freaks. Ironically freak, like, Twitch is just for people who pretend to be freaky, okay? They pretend to be freaky, wanting to be taken serious. Kick chat is just straight up freaks. Unironic freaks. And then there is Rumble, which is like a, like a containment zone. Then there is Rumble, who are like the freakiest freaks ever. Who are like unironically freaks. They are like the containment zone for those freaks. You at Gen? No.
cause chaos and a complete breach of secret.
I see, they did what to me? Yep, and then they grabbed you and then they, they fucked you. Like SCP experimented on your ass, so you should join the Chaos Insurgency.
Epsilon 9 Fire Eaters consists of operatives who are specific.
I remember cases when there were even like bad stuff and Kick didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Kick really doesn't give a fuck. I mean, Kick gives a fuck, by the way. When you do extremely bad stuff on Kick, you might get banned. But specifically, if you flash your dick or something, you will get banned. But like, I mean, yeah. As far as I know, on extreme cases, they do ban you.
Epsilon 9 Fire Eaters.
Fire Eaters. Fire Eaters sound like, Space Marines. They sound like Space Marine groups.
Operatives who are specifically trained to utilize incendiary
like a Space Marine chapter.
weapons as well as execute operations within high temperature environments.
I see. They go around burning things and they do business where things are burning.
Mobile Task Force Unit Epsilon 11.
Nine-tailed fox. We watch the Watchman. We watch the Watchman. Mobile Task Force. I like that quote. We watch the Watchman.
Nine-tailed fox is the primary MTF unit that deals with internal security. Of course, under Unit Alpha 1, who oversees them. They are.
I see. They work under Unit Alpha 1. Unit Alpha 1 is just deployed for, like somebody just knows too much inside the organization, then they are deployed. We watch the Watchmen. These guys are basically, like inside censorship. They make sure that people inside the organization don't know what they are not supposed to know.
Frequently the first task force deployed to a site when a containment breach occurs. They are the most popular and widely known task force.
I see. The most popular and the most known task force. So Nine-tailed fox is the first one to deploy when a containment breach
appearing
happens.
in SCP Containment Breach and SCP Secret Lab.
Oh, I see. So they appear in SCP games. That's why they are popular. SCP Secret Lab and SCP Containment Breach. I need that.
Deploying to Site 19 and Site 2, respectively.
19
Unit
and Site
Epsilon
2.
13, Manifest Destiny, is based out of Site 81, which is a fake water treatment facility in Bloomington, Indiana.
Fake water treatment facility.
They're specifically trained to explore expansive unknown terrain, such as SCP-2935, which is a limestone cave.
There is a lot of terrain, like, Manifest Destinies for, if there's an area that's extremely big, they research it. Vast areas are these guys' specialty.
Near Jopa, Indiana, that is an anomalous portal to an exact replica of Earth from
Oh,
the
I
year
see.
2016.
Oh, I see. So there's a portal somewhere that leads to the exact copy of Earth from 2016. Crazy, I'm telling you. And their specialty is to like explore that Earth and research it.
Except that all life, including microscopic organisms, plants, animals, and humans, randomly ended on April 20th, 2016.
I see. So like there's a perfect copy of Earth, but like that perfect copy of Earth, like everybody on that planet, everything, including the like microbes and shit, they died in April 20th in 2016. Tihohotka, I have no idea what that means.
MTF Unit Zeta 9, Mole
Now I wanna know more about this. Like we genuinely need a video game featuring this SCP.
MTF Unit Zeta 9 mole rats specialize in operating in areas underground, specifically those that have inconsistent topography, unstable spacetime, or non-Euclidean
Oh, I see. Non-standard spacetime or like inconsistent topology, but in general they deal with underground stuff.
geometry.
Non-Euclidean geometry. I have no idea what those words mean, man. I'm sorry. I might be a gamer, but I'm not enough of a nerd to know these things. When you say non-standard spacetime, like I genuinely have no idea how to like picture it in my mind. It's so insane.
Eta 4 begone those that have inconsistent topography, unstable spacetime, or non-Euclidean
Tardigrade, please kiss yourself. I will.
Eta 4 begone those is a unit
Begone.
entirely composed of seabirds that are affected by SCP-3095.
Affected by SCP-3059, consists
which
of
effectively makes
birds.
them sentient and intelligent. Given their inherent
I see, they got sentient and intelligent birds, and they turn them into like an unit.
Nature, appearing as just normal seabirds, these birds primarily work in information collection.
I love this, by the way. I love how like SCP Foundation just straight up incorporated birds. There are a bunch of birds affected by a specific SCP, and those birds were like, huh, okay, we are chill. We will happily work for the SCP Foundation. Yeah.
Analysis and intelligence.
Chirp,
However,
chirp.
in rare cases, they have been used in airborne combat. The leader of this
Airborne combat, man. I want a video game where you can actually use a sentient bird in airborne combat. I need that.
Unit, Dr. Frederick Heugel.
Dr. Frederick Heugel. I love this.
Literally has a PhD as a bird.
It has a PhD as a bird. That's insane. Dude. I'm never calling anybody a bird brain anymore.
Eta 5 Jaeger Bombers
is a rapid
response task force that is called in to track, capture, and contain large-scale aggressors, which are those over 30 meters in height.
I see. These guys specialize in big bad monsters.
MTF Unit Eta 10 See No Evil specifically investigates anomalies in objects that are classified as visual cognitohazards.
I see. These are the things that, affect you, they just negatively affect you when you see them. I wonder how you can even deal with them, I wonder how you fight against something that infects you through sight. Mimetic kill agent, mimetic hazard. What the fuck is mimetic, by the way? Into research that. Info hazard, cognito hazard.
Or mimetic.
Just knowing about it affects you. Just sensing it affects you. And other hazards.
Agents. Unit Eta 11
mimetic agents and other cognito hazards.
Savage beasts are trained to deal
Visual
with
cognito hazard.
related to auditory or musical properties.
Auditory musical properties.
SCP-498, which is a
okay.
Huawei brand RT800 electronic alarm clock that goes
Musical
off
SCP.
every 11 minutes. If not snoozed, the alarm will increase by 4 decibels every 10 seconds until the snooze button is pressed. It is theorized that if never pressed, the sound will continue to grow and will grow so loud that it will cause seismic activity and an end-of-the-world scenario.
Bro, that's kind of insane. It's genuinely insane how there are actually SCPs like that. Imagine an SCP like this spawning in space, by the way. Imagine an SCP like this spawning in space, spawning in a place that you cannot access. And it like increases its sound every 10 seconds. Like, that SCP just came into being, I don't know, like, several light years away, and every 4 seconds is getting louder and louder. At some point, it might just fuck up the universe. If we just let this SCP do its thing, I don't think it will just cause seismic activity. At some point, like, the entire space will be hearing that thing, due to how loud it is, I think.
MTF Unit Eta-77, End of the World Scenario. MTF Unit Eta-77, Spheres Within Spheres, is the unit associated with the Foundation's Department of Tactical Theology, which
Tactical
focuses
theology.
on anomalies related to religion, such as holy relics, miracles, and paranormal
I see.
cults.
Holy Relic Team.
Unit Theta-4, Gardeners, primarily focuses on
Dude, that's so cool. Like, imagine having a body armor, and that body armor has, like, trees on it and stuff. That would be so cool.
containing anomalies that are plants or plant-like.
Plant anomalies.
Unit Theta-5, the Bigger Boat, is a task
The
force that
BB.
specializes in anomalies that threaten marine vehicles. This could
I
include
see.
military.
They are not deep sea operatives, but they are like operatives for dealing with things that threaten ships, marine vehicles.
Naval ships, civilian boats or yachts, and cargo ships. They are practically the SCP Foundation's Navy. For example, they assist in monitoring and
SCP
containing
Navy.
SCP-1373, which consists of multiple instances of a
I like how there's actually a guy just took the picture of this random fish and someone photoshopped a blue light on its eye, and they just named it, yeah, this should be SCP. I fucking love this. I love out-of-place images like this. Out-of-place real-life images used to describe SCPs.
bioengineered species of sharks with only one eye that acts as a laser. These sharks
Bioengineered species of sharks, one eye with
present within
laser.
the southern Atlantic Ocean and have not been successfully contained yet.
I see. There is too many of them. Like, there is a crap ton of them, and they are dangerous.
MTF Unit Theta-90, angle grinders, are trained to operate in locations that have non-Euclidean and anomalous geometry.
Non-Euclidean and anomalous geometry. What does it even mean? What does it mean, non-Euclidean? Somebody explain in the comments.
Or topology. In this sense, they are similarly trained to Unit Zeta-9, mole rats, but have less of a specialization in underground
I
operations.
see. Angle grinders is for, like, you know, I wish there was a video game featuring angle grinders. It will be a nice exploration game, by the way, a nice open world exploration SCP game.
One example of an anomaly that the angle grinders work with is SCP-9001, which is the Berry-Langford set, which is similar to the Mandelbrot set. It's a simple mathematical algorithm that describes a fractal, or a never-ending pattern. While
Fractal
strange and
never-ending
interesting,
pattern.
It's not anomalous and has mathematical equations that back it up. However, what most people don't know is that the Berryman-Langford set is capable of producing fractals that can act as visual cognitohazards. Depending on which part of the set is viewed, the hazardous effects can vary. There are subliminal images which influence behavior without the subject knowing. There are images which can induce physical effects such as nausea or
First one
seizures,
is extremely
and there are
dangerous.
also images that can induce intracranial aneurysms in the subject, which lead to an instant demise.
Dude, just looking at it and you start bleeding, that's so dangerous.
Unit Iota-10, Damn Feds, consists of dozens of Foundation agents who are secretly posing as various employees and operatives in multiple law enforcement and government agencies
I see.
all over the
They are the you know, intelligence agency inside the defense. Inside, like, CIA or, like, Homeland Security.
world. They primarily
Militaries and
work to
stuff.
deter local law enforcement responding to incidents relating to
I see. Stop the law enforcement from responding to
containment
SCPs.
breaches or SCP attacks in public areas, instead letting the Foundation take control.
Nice. I like the interesting video. Thank you for suggesting it. Aiden Parhat. Yeah. Harryman's no kingstones. Some no cut. No marriage before marriage. Yeah, no shit. Dildo. If you don't read it, I'll have to blow up. Okay, you have to blow up? Dude, no. Dude, no. We cannot have another 9/11. We cannot have that. No, don't blow up. Strashnik. Очень страшно. Очень страшно. Yeah, очень страшно. I know, right, Ultrashell? That's the point of stuff like SCPs, by the way. SCPs are just, you know, очень страшно things. They are like extremely strange things. Strange things and strange things without an explanation. I usually prefer things that has an explanation, by the way, I usually prefer things or like, stories or strange things with explanations, strange things that have explanations behind it. But this one, like SCP and other similar universes, like Warhammer does this too, it has a lot of strange stuff in it. A lot of strange stuff, and those strange things don't really have enough lore behind it. They don't really have enough information about it. They don't have enough research about it. Like, there's an SCP, a strange SCP. It does this. There is like this research made about it, but there is no details about it. If you like this kind of stuff, SCP universe is for you, I think. But I genuinely think that I prefer things that has an explanation behind it. Like when I read about something strange, I like to learn about the background. Allowing thousands of dumb people right slope was a bad idea, or maybe it was a good idea. Maybe allowing thousands and thousands of dumb people right slope was a good idea. I mean, what is it, slope or is it gem? I say, I think it is gem. It is just thousands of people, smart and dumb, writing gem and slop at the same time, and it's just beautiful. And it just creates something beautiful, man. I love stuff like this too. I love stuff when, like, an entire universe is created. An entire universe is created by people who just go around, keep adding more stuff to that universe. God objects are missing among tons of shit. I see. I mean, dude, good objects being missing among tons of shit, I don't think it's a problem, man. I genuinely don't think that's a bad thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there's a huge community around it. If you ask just a random person, you will find a good object. I'm pretty sure there is a lot of bad stuff, but I'm pretty sure there is a lot of good stuff too. And like, when you just throw a bunch of good stuff and bad stuff into a pile, and you have a bunch of curious people willing to dig through that, hoping to find treasure, they will find treasure. And if you ask them to share their treasure, they will share it. Because, humans love sharing. Извините, it's okay, Ultra Shell. I'm not getting angry at you. I'm not whooping your ass, I'm not scolding you. I mean, if that's what you're into, if you are into being scolded, I will scold you. I will whoop your ass. If you are into being whooped ass, If you are into having your ass whooped, I will whoop your ass. No. Even if you stuck your brain into your ass, you can be considered a genius. Do this, and world, especially the Western world, will support you, says Amen. I'm telling you nice things to help you sleep. To help me sleep, all I need is some balm tea. Some good old balm tea. Balm tea. Every kill I became a new SCP in GTA 5. Hold on a sec. I need to watch that later. Okay, guys. X algorithms whooping my ass constantly. What about Mint? Mint the Bend. What is Mint? Mint don't help you sleep. It doesn't. X algorithms whooping my ass constantly. What's going on with X algorithms? By the way, I think I'm done with reactions for a minute. I think I'm going to be playing Dark Souls 3 for a while. I have been feeling like, going back to Dark Souls 3. So, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to create my Dark Souls character, and then stream is gonna end. So let's do a little bit of just chatting for now, okay? Just small time, just chatting. Just chat and see where it goes. So you can say anything you want. I'll probably read everything you say. Yeah, I will read everything you say. For the next few minutes, X algorithms whipping my ass constantly. What's going on with it? Actions. What's going on with X algorithm, by the way? You good, man? You good? What happened? I did a lazy start and it got viral. I mean, dude, that's usually how it works, by the way. As far as I know, that's just how those things work. That's how those things work, okay? Like random, like don't be afraid from posting random bullshit on Twitter and your social media. Listen, I keep hearing people say this, by the way. A lot of, like, it will be better if you just only post good stuff and they go viral, but in the long run, it just happens, okay? Sometimes you just post some random bullshit and it goes viral. Wait, I still have my save from the last game. It's not even an art, it's Kusok Gavna. Okay, people love Kusok Gavna. People love Kusok Gavna. Why people liked it?
Indeed.
They liked it because it was promoted to them. I wanna name myself Sharelia. It's a name I haven't used in a while. I hope they like it further. Yeah. Like, listen, sometimes you just post random bullshit and it gets popular, okay? It happens, it's normal. Make me young. But yeah, man. Don't be afraid of posting random stuff. Never be afraid from posting random stuff. Be brave. Be brave and post random stuff on your website, okay? You never know what will go viral. You never know what will go viral, so you should, in fact, post random stuff. Can you beat my playing as depraved? Will start weapon. You want me to be depraved? I don't wanna be depraved. Wait, depraved has the best stats. Depraved has the best stats though. Like, depraved has the worst starting equipment. Like, starting equipment is trash, okay? I wanted to start with Pyromancer or maybe Sorcerer to, you know, start the game with sorceries. But now when I think about it, like, look at this. These knights, these guys have high levels. Dahodiaga. Dahodiaga. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. I don't know every Russian word out there, sadly. Like something like thief, maybe? Let me just calculate their stats. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. Yeah. All of their stats are like 10. Some classes start with a higher level. Higher level, so more stats. But the previous is just like 10, 10, 10, 30, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 30, 60, 90. Like he has 90 points at level 1, 90 points. 10, 10, 10, 10, 40, 20, 10. I see. Cleric has extra 10 level. Cleric has 6 levels. Pyromancer, or maybe let's try Knight, you know. Let's try 10 plus 3, 10. Okay, these 5 are 50. And yeah, 6, 8. Wait a sec. For a second there I thought that, you know, But yeah, honestly, playing this game as the Depraved might be better. Like, if you play as a Cleric, Pyromancer, Sorcerer, like, you get nice starting equipment. You get some nice starting equipment, levels and stuff, but Depraved... Man, I kinda want the challenge, don't you think? Isn't it better if I just have some challenge for myself? Yeah, you know. It might be better to just have some difficulty right at the beginning. Everything is obtainable throughout the game anyway. Depraved. Burial gift, okay, I'm picking up. What game is that? Aurora Challenge. Yeah, by the way, I'm only character my character, by the way. I'm only creating my character. I will play this game another day. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I might start playing Dark Souls. Yep. Maybe I might start playing Dark Souls tomorrow. It can be fun. I'm starting as the Cat Vtuber, by the way. I see. FP, HP. Firebomb. Fire Gem. The sovereignless soul of one who slept beside you. No. Sovereignless soul sounds useful. Like divine blessing. I mean, these are one-use items. I can invade one world with that. I see. This one makes me like change forms. Пока. Рыжий. Пока. Ultrashell. Рыженький котеночек. Рыжий кот. Рыжий кот. Рыженький котенький. Rыжий kот, rыжий kот. Well, Black Firebomb, nah, it's trash. I mean, I might use it to take out some enemies, but no. Life rank, maximum HP a little. Sing Cockman Rice song, no. No. Sounds like bullshit, no. Yeah, Sovereignless Soul. By the age. Aged, mature, young. Yeah, let's go for young. Young looks normal. Build. Do I want to be standard slim? Should I just become a little bit slimmer? I don't want a troll character, by the way. I want to look normal. I want to look slim, to look like... I mean, make me standard, bro. Make me a standard looking lady. I kinda don't wanna. Oh. Sounds like an old woman coming. No Jersey, no Jersey, no jerking. Young voice sounds extremely young and like, you know, sounds like always moaning. Young voice actor is better, but mature voice is just sounds better. No moaning. Let's go with young voice. Yeah. Sounds like a little girl, genuinely. How do men moan in this game? Well, you take damage and you moan. Young voice is better, man. What the actual fuck are we doing the other? Young voice actor is just better, man. Like, I like the mature voice more, but the young voice actor is better. Doesn't mean that you want to cheat on her or her to cheat on you. William Dialer, you got a question on Twitch chat, go look for it. They are asking you, what the fuck? You want to cheat on her or her to cheat on you since you are looking for a cuckold girlfriend? Like, her mature voice screams just don't sound good enough. Yeah, young voice. Never mind. Yep, it was 30 minutes ago. I don't have phantom sense. What are you talking about? Do you mean man moan in this game? Well, men moan pretty much too. Thick body hair, standard body hair. Muscular. Now, I don't want to be muscular. Or do I want to muscle? Like, I like the abs, I like the arms. But I don't like the chest. Chest 128. Yeah. I'm fine not knowing. You are fine not knowing? No, you are not fine knowing, buddy. You are not fine knowing. Yeah, it doesn't make the boobs big, by the way. It just makes the entire chest part big. I don't like that. Skin color? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna fiddle with that. Should I have a tattoo, you say? I think her face looks nice already. I mean... Face presets. It's just a joke though, lol, or maybe not. It's never a joke with that guy. Commoner Astora Noble. The facial structure does not Astora Noble. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. I mean, I won't be seeing my character all that much. I like the way she looks. Is this DS3? Dark Souls 3. This is Dark Souls 3. It's just a joke? Maybe not. Everybody needs a Kachiev. No, you specifically do that. You already played one though. Yeah, I already played one. I wanna play two. I want to play a game. Like, I played 1 and 2 too much. I only played third game once, and I haven't finished the DLC, so I wanna play the game. So I specifically want this one. Yep, this is the third game, Diablo. Let's watch the cutscene real quick before I end the stream. Hmm. I like how the graphics of this game actually look pretty nice. I hate that activate the windows thingy on the bottom there. Oh my! I just straight up start as Symmetry Flash. Now, should I play this game with keyboard and mouse? That's the question, guys. Keyboard and mouse, or you know, controller. Like with keyboard and mouse, I just fucking love the controls, alright? I just love the camera movement. Control camera. But like, you know, man, dodging around, moving around is gonna be so difficult. Moving around is gonna be so difficult in this game. I mean, I played the first game. Let me check the controls. Let me see what kind of buttons this thing has. Walk. Dashing and shit space. Man. Camera reset, lock on. I'm gonna keep fucking that up. Switch spells. Right hand weapon, left hand weapon. Yeah, I think this is going to be the game that where I break my controller. One girl or multiple girls? I don't know. Which one do you want? Which one do you like? You like them single? You like them multiple? RB or regular attack? Do I get to charge the attack? Just one attack. Let's fuck around a little. Whoa. Okay, listen, I haven't been playing this game for a while, okay? I haven't been playing Dark Souls in a while and my hands are fucked up. Don't judge me too much. Yeah. Yeah, dying had penalties in this game, right? Wait, look at me on this wheel when the girls I was with were betraying me. It was the girls they were betraying you, huh? All men are greedy. All men are greedy, not just you, huh? All men are greedy. Well, maybe you are just greedy. Not all men are greedy. It's just that you are greedy. All men are not greedy, you are greedy. I want my rights. What rights, baby? What rights? Oh, Ashen Estus Flask. Bro says rights. As if we owe him something. Yeah. You and the rights are good. Oh my, yeah, I'm not playing this game with a fucking keyboard and mouse. There's no fucking way I'm playing this with a keyboard and mouse. Especially if I'm gonna use like two weapons or something. Oh. I could rationally answer that question, but maybe too yappy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know. The stream is gonna end in a minute or two, if you got what I mean. In a few seconds, stream's gonna end, so yeah. Yeah, I love you guys, appreciate you guys. Dude, Jesus fucking Christ. The moment I open Dark Souls, my viewership just jumps to 5. I stopped doing reaction videos. And I start playing Dark Souls, like, real quick, you know, like, have a real quick Dark Souls gameplay moment. And the people viewing me, people watching me, just go up. People go crazy over this game, innit? I guess. Well, I go crazy over it too, it's my second time playing it. Send your answer in the DM in the Discord. Just follow the meta, bro. Just follow the meta. Yep. Just follow the meta and be the cock. Follow the meta and be the cuckold. Like a normal person. Soul of a deserted corpse. DS is meta, my or his answer. Oh yeah, Dark Souls meta. Yeah, Dark Souls meta, like, if you want to get views, if you're a live streamer who want to get views 100% of the time, try Dark Souls. Dark Souls or Elden Ring, but specifically Dark Souls. People just love these games, man. People just love these games and they will watch them no matter what. Yeah. By the way, guys, in the last words, by the way, in the last words for I end the stream. Holy shit. Too lazy, I'll tell you next stream. Next stream. Yeah, I cannot play this game with a keyboard. My hands are too disabled for me to actually attempt this game on keyboard. Yeah. Love you guys. Come by tomorrow, okay? Come by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow is going to be the day where I'll be playing Dark Souls, okay? I might take tomorrow a break. Like, I might take a break tomorrow so I can, you know, upload videos to YouTube or to rest. But yeah. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. How much do I need to level up, by the way? Oh, I can only leave. I cannot even level up. Graphics are amazing, by the way. By the way, guys. Graphics of this game is amazing. Like, the artistic style. Just getting out of the cave and looking around you. Like, oh shit. I did not mean to do that. But yeah. I am not playing this shit with a keyboard. I am not doing that. But yeah, the view is amazing, by the way. Like, the views in this game, the art style, everything is amazing. Everything is just beautiful, if you get what I mean. Like, look at that big-ass tower over there. That's the starting area, by the way, right? That's the beginner area. I wonder if we'll ever go through this castle in here. Or maybe this castle is the place we go through? No. We get to that tower, then teleport to that castle. Yeah, I love this game. It's genuinely a good game. Great art style. I love it. I don't know how many frames I'm getting. Like, quality settings. My quality settings are max, by the way, guys. My quality settings are max. That's it. No motion blur either. Let me try to see how it looks with motion blur, by the way. Motion blur. High amount of motion blur. Guys, ooh, motion blur makes my head hurt. I just tried turning around with motion blur. It just makes everything blurry and makes my head hurt. Oh my god. Yeah, I should not play with motion blur. It's much better to not have motion blur. Goodbye, Minku. You finally play a quality game. Dude, I have been playing quality games this whole time. How dare you, this Stalker and Metro games. How dare you. Oh, quality games that you want to watch. That's fair. Kitty kitty, that's fair. But yeah. This time, let me try playing this game over a long period of time. Let me try, like, not focusing on one single game, but multiple games. Bye-bye, Mingy boy. Bye-bye. You too, baby girl. Baby girl, my ass. Good night. Love you, appreciate you, babies. And good night. Sharelia. With a small jawline. I want to play Metro and Stalker, not watch it. I wanna play Metro and Stalker. Not watch it. But I wanna watch... Yo, I have a question. Sure. Kube la yalama. Kube la yalama. You can ask that question before I end the stream. Shoot it. I'm ending the stream in a minute, so shoot the question. If it's a good question, I'll answer it. My answer is no. My answer is no. 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 Yeah. Would you rather look at 096's face or change bodies with the Class D from Firmware Breaker? I need to watch videos about that Kubele Yalama. You wanna know something? I'm an SCP noob. Like, I have only been recently getting into SCPs, so I don't know. But if there's a female-looking specimen, I would happily change my bodies with it. I will happily change my bodies with a female-looking specimen, deadass. The best answer is no. Best answer is no. You are better off not looking at his face or changing bodies. Well, yeah. Sound like a trap question. But yeah. Love you, appreciate you guys. Yalama. Kubela yalama. Kubele yalama. Come by tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'll be playing Dark Souls. Watch my SCP reaction videos on YouTube. Love you, appreciate you. See you, alright? I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Don't check what Firmware Breaker is.